and welcome to another video on Vedic Math Techniques. In this particular series of videos, we discuss various shortcuts, tips and tricks to make your calculations faster. This is the 15th video in the series, and in this particular video, we'll try to find out the last two digits of a number if it ends in 2 or 4 or 6 or 8. They follow the same pattern. That is why we are going ahead with this. In the earlier videos, we have discussed how to find out when it is 1 or 5. That was, I think, chapter 13. And in chapter 14, we had discussed how to find it out in case of 3, 7 or 9. And well, what is left? 2, 4, 6, 8 are left. These videos are brought to you by the YouTube channel Unacademy. I request you to subscribe to them. And I am Ravi Handa. I run this website called handakafanda.com. Do visit it as well. So let's say that if you are trying to find out the last two digits when the number ends in 2, 4, 6 or 8, there are a few things that you need to know. One is that 2 to the power 10 ends in 1024, or 2 to the power 10 is actually 1024. 24, when it is raised to an odd power, whatever power, if it is odd, its last two digits will be 24, and if it is raised to an even power, its last two digits will be 76. Now let's see how to use them. But before we go ahead and actually use them in a question, I strongly recommend that you watch the earlier videos. Otherwise, understanding this would be a little difficult. If you can't watch all of them, at least watch chapter number 13 and 14, which deal with finding out the last two digits in these cases. Now, 42 to the power of 72, or for any even number, what you do first is you separate the even number part and the odd number part. See, essentially 42 to the power of 72 is 2 into 21 to the power of 72. So now what is the even part? The even part is 2 to the power of 72 and the odd part is 21 to the power of 72. If you are trying to find out the last two digits, then what you should do in questions like this, first divide into even and odd part, find out the answer for the even part, find out the answer for the odd part, and then multiply the two to get your overall answer. So let's check. What will be the last two digits of 2 to the power of 72? This 2 to the power of 72 can be written as 2 to the power 70 into 2 square, which is effectively 1024, or 24 to the power 7 into 4, which is effectively, what will be 24 to the power 7? 24 to an odd power, the last two digits will be 24. So now I have 24 into 4 as the solution for the even part. What do I have for the odd part? The odd part was simple because it was ending in 1. If it ends in 1, all you need to do is last digit here and the last digit here, and you multiply. So you'll get 4. 2 into 2 is 4 and you get a 4, 1. So effectively, my question, which was earlier a very daunting task, calculating the last two digits of 42 to the power of 72, is now just reduced to finding out the last two digits of 24 into 4 into 41, which is effectively 24 into 4 into 41 will be 164, but I just need the last two digits, so that is 64. That means my question is now just reduced to what are the last two digits of 24 into 64. You can multiply them using the method that you learned in one of the earlier chapters, how to multiply two digit numbers quickly. 4 into 4 is 16, so 6 carry over 1, and then across. 2 into 4 is 8, 6 into 4 is 24, 24 and 8 is 32, 32 and a carry of 1 is 33. I don't need the whole number, I just need the last two digits. So the last two digits from 33, I will get the 3, the last digit of that. 6 is what we had already obtained. So my overall answer in this case comes out as 36. And if you don't believe me, we always have Wolfram Alpha to check it. So let's do that. Our question was 42 to the power of 72. What will be the last two digits of it? I have it calculated here. 42 to the power of 72 mod 100, which is the remainder from 100, which is kind of asking the same thing. As you can see, the result is indeed 36. With which we can say that what we have done here is correct. So once again, just to repeat, what you need to know or remember, 2 to the power 10 is 1024, which most people know and remember. What they don't know is this part, that 24 when raised to an odd power is 24. When it is raised to an even power, it is 76. How do you actually solve questions? Whatever number is given to you, now if it was ending in 4 or 6 or 8, it was essentially an even number. You divide it into two parts, the even part and the odd part, and you solve them separately. Once you solve them separately, in the end you will just be left with product of a few two-digit numbers, multiply them and get your overall answer, as you got 36 in this case. Hope you learned something from this video and enjoyed it as well. Please don't forget to share this video and like this video, do a thumbs up, well, whatever you need to do. And most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Unacademy. Thank you.